That's how I crossed the bridge and I went to go and enter a jeepney. That's how I entered the jeepney and I paid. Jeepney was not going in one direction like that. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olivia. Welcome, and my new background. I am actually enjoying this, the fresh air, the breeze and all, but one of the disadvantages is the noise. Okay, but let's go. So I'm going to be sharing one of the, like, my first experience, like the first hilarious experience I had when I came to this country. So guys, I literally lost my way. I lost my way. Okay, in case you don't know, Philippines is actually a country. Their first language is not English. Okay, their first language is Tagalog or Filipino. Yeah. So, and the funny thing, or the truth is, okay, when I arrived to the town I was staying in, I was to go to school. Yeah, I had someone I was following. So one of the days I just say, I'm a big girl now, how can I still be following someone to school? And also I decided to go to school on my own. Okay, I actually went to school on my own. Good, I went to the school. I was like, I've known the road. I've known the road. Yes, I was like, yeah, I've known the road and all. So what usually happens is when I'm done with the school, I would wait for the person that we stay in the same apartment so we could go home together. So on this particular day, in my mind I said, since I was able to locate the school on my own, but I can still, go home on my own. So in case you don't know, Philippines, their first language is not English. Their first language is Tagalog or Filipino. So, and in their transport, they use something like a little box to write like the location where the jeepney, that's what they call it, the jeepney is going to. Okay, so, and the truth is that some of these jeepney would actually write it in Tagalog, that's their language. So why some will actually write in English. Okay, so like something like direct, when you see a bus that is going direct, they will write like direct show. Like, okay, when you see a bus that is going maybe like an area, they will write the name of the area. So mind you, I was still very new here. So I came out of school though. I came out of school. Instead of me to enter jeepney to start going home, I don't know what my mind told me, because there is this crossover bridge that is in front of my school. So I was like, okay, since the bus was coming like this when I was going, so it should be going like this when I'm going back. Okay. That's how I crossed the bridge and I went to go and enter a jeepney. That's how I entered the jeepney and I paid. Jeepney was not going in one direction like that. Okay, but the good thing is I know a landmark to where I stay, right? Yeah, so I know what I would see. I would know that yes, I've reached the place I am going. So I live in this place. They have this very big gate, like very big. It looks like an estate, so it has this very big entrance with the name of the compound written on top. Okay, so I entered the jeepney. The jeepney was now going. Everybody in the jeepney was coming down. I was not the only one remaining in the jeepney. Yeah, sincerely, I was the only one remaining in the jeepney. The man was looking at me like, is this girl okay? Like, is she lost or something? The man was like, ma'am, you've not reached where you're going. Like, their accent, I was like, no, they have not reached where I was going. Apparently, I entered a jeepney that was going to the market. But the good thing is that this jeepney, when it gets to the market, it will have to reload again and now go to the direction of my house. So, but I would have easily gotten a jeepney that was going directly to my house in front of school. But it was my first time, so I was still inside the jeepney. People finished coming down. We got to the market, the man turned. People started coming in again. And the good thing about these people is they are so patient. Trust me, Filipinos are so patient that I don't know. Trust me, if it's in Nigeria, you're going to pay double fare. You're going to pay 2 times because the boss has actually wished where he's going and is going on another turn, right? This man did not ask me any question, did not collect any other money for it, just left me. I was just in the bus looking around, looking at people still entering, jeepney filled again, and the man turned and started going again. When this man was going, he passed my school again. So apparently I went round. I went round, like the man passed my school. So then it dawned on me like, I actually did something wrong. Like I wouldn't have crossed over the bridge to enter a transport. I would have just entered right in front of my school, right? So that was how the man kept going and going and going. And when he now got to the side of where I was staying, I asked him to stop. And the truth is, I was saying stop, I've reached, stop. They were not understanding what I'm saying. Remember, it's my first time like entering the transport alone. It was actually my very first week in the Philippines. I don't know their language, I don't know anything. So I was saying stop. The man was going, people in the bus are looking at me. I now told one woman that I've reached where I want to stop, that I want to stop. The woman now say, anum parapo, like spoke their language, and the man quickly stopped. I'm like, ooh, really? I'm like, okay, I really have a lot to learn. So that was how your sister came down the jeepney, now went to my house. So the interesting thing is that one of the lessons I actually learned from this experience is that it's good to ask questions. See, I would have asked people. I met people in front of the school. I would have just asked. Although I saw most Filipinos there and maybe they wouldn't understand my accent. Yeah, we have an accent. So when we speak, some of them don't get to understand. In fact, some of them are very avoidant because they don't know how to interact in English. So, and funny thing, as I was about to enter that, I still saw people. I think I saw maybe 2 Nigerians inside the jeepney, but they were sitting far. I didn't ask them. I would have simply asked questions. So, see, one of the lessons I want to take away from today's video is, if you're somewhere, you're new, and you don't know anything, please ask questions so that you not disgrace your village people. No, the other day I got home and I'm like, see the amount of time I wasted on the road coming home because I wanted to do big, like I wanted to prove to myself that I'm a big girl, like I can't lose my way. Yeah, so that is one of the hilarious experience I had. Like one of the fun. I had a lot of crazy experiences here when I came, and I've not shared them. I don't know, but it's getting to that period when I came to this country. Like I'm marking like 3 years here. So, and I want to start sharing some of my experiences here and some of the lessons I took away. So when you're going to a country where you don't understand their language, please try as much as you can to ask questions. That question would have saved me 30 minutes, an hour wasted on the road. Okay, yeah. So that was how I lost my way when I came here to this country the first week going home from school. But as time went on, I was able to master my way. I was even able to learn the things they write on the jeepney, to know the one that is going my direction and the one that is not going my direction, and to know the appropriate bus to enter or jeepney to enter. And I also was able to know what to tell them when you get to where you would come down. Because that was a whole different story. because you could actually get to where you're going and you'd be saying stop, stop. Nobody would answer you. Nobody would really understand, except maybe you're lucky to be in a bus where people that really understand English very well are there, and they will just help you and tell the jeepney man to stop for you, and then you're good to go. But the day you're not where uh the day you are not opportune to enter a bus where people that don't understand English properly is, me, my voice is very tiny. I was saying stop. The man was not even hearing. It was yeah. So I don't know, maybe you have any funny experiences when you migrated to a new country and maybe the language is not the same. Maybe you've experienced that kind of language barrier. Kindly drop it in the comment section. If you want to laugh with me, I want to see your comment in the comment section, and I am going to reply every single comment. Okay, thank you for sticking with me. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more of my experiences, well, is how this video did would encourage me whether I'm going to share more of my experiences or whether I won't. So but if you like this content, give it a like, a thumbs up, and you can consider subscribing. Okay, click on the subscribe button and hit on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Yeah, so I will see you in my next one. Remain blessed, remain blessed. Just remember that you're amazing, you're loved, and you are cherished. Okay, bye.